it was far from what viewers are used to seeing. No players wore names or numbers on their jerseys, and most of the shots were tight on individual players, so formations couldn't be seen. Mike McCarthy said he didn't want to give other teams a competitive advantage, and Jerry Jones said he didn't want to advertise young players that could be signed from their practice squad. So, Skip, what's going on here?
Yeah, what is going on, Skip?
Jerry Jones is trying to give me a heart attack again. That's what he's trying to do. He's at it again. Jerry Jones just couldn't help himself. Even during a pandemic, he said, I got a bright idea. I can make a couple of bucks. I can sell our inter-squad scrimmage on Sunday evening to a local TV station. And I'm guessing this was the first clash that he had with his new coach, Mike McCarthy.
Yep.
He said, Jerry, during the pandemic, with no preseason games played, we only have one advantage here, and that's secrecy. I'm installing a new offense, and nobody we're going to play, especially the Los Angeles Rams, who we play on opening Sunday night, nobody can see what we're doing. Nobody can see which young players we like and we have elevated maybe even into starting positions. So you can't scout us. Why would you put our scrimmage on television, Jerry? You're cutting off your nose to spite your face here. You're robbing Peter to pay Paul. And when you pay Paul, we're going to pay the Rams on this one.
Right.
You're giving away our one little advantage that we have.
Secrecy.
So Jerry says, I got it. How about if we televise and we put no numbers or names on any jersey? And we go in with tight shots. We come in so tight that you can't see the total formation.
That look like Ty Smith right there. That like he dapping up Dak. I could be wrong, Skip.
I'm with you. But the Rams are smart.
That look like Zeke. Is that Zeke?
I think that's Zeke.
That should like Jalen Smith right there.
Yeah.
I could be wrong,
I think
Skip.
you can identify the players just on reputation.
Thank you.
I think you can pretty much guess at some of the formations and some of the plays being run, even though you're going in tight.
Right.
Even though you're lingering on McCarthy's face on the sidelines for 15 seconds at a time, which is an eternity on television.
Correct.
You can still see enough that you can scout it a little bit and you can take away some. I'm sure the Rams are tearing it to pieces as we speak. Want to bet?
Yeah.
They got people poring over every little bit of tape that they have from that scrimmage.
Yes.
And what good does it really do you? It's just local TV, so they're not going to pay a fortune for this game. Jerry, why can't you just put a sock in it just for a little bit, just until you get to the start of the real season?
Because what it's always been about for Jerry is what, Skip? Dollars. This was an opportunity because, and you don't want people to scout your players. How about not televise it? Why you got to tell them? Why you just can't have a normal scrimmage, Skip? Because everybody was having, I was reading, a lot of teams had scrimmages on Saturdays and Sunday, and nobody televised it.
Nobody. I don't know one that televised. I might have missed one, but I don't know one.
But the opportunity to make a buck, because that's the overriding theme with Jerry. Skip, can I make $1 off this? Look, everybody, you didn't have to put no name on that. I know that was Ty Smith that dapped up Dak Prescott, that handed the ball to Zeke, that got tackled by Jalen Smith. Skip, I know that. Everybody knows that. You watch these guys enough. You see the way they dress. Ty Smith gonna have that arm brace.
I know.
So, Jerry, Skip, I don't get, other than making $1, I don't get what they did. And I get it, Skip, because I think this year going to be allowed to have maybe 12 to 15 practice squad guys. And you don't want someone to see somebody and then sign them off your practice squad guy, because the guy has to say, do I want to be on Dallas practice squad or do I want to be on a live roster on somewhere else? Well, naturally, they're going to say, Skip, I want an opportunity to go play, so I'm going to be on the live roster.
Okay, so this was the equivalent of what we always say is the third dress rehearsal preseason game. This was it. This is all you got.
You're right.
It's what the equivalent of the annual blue-white scrimmage, which it's usually the first thing you do before the first preseason game.
Yes.
But that's all you got this year, because obviously Jerry lost his gates for 2 home preseason games, right?
Yes.
So he's trying to recoup a little bit of money, but it's not worth it.
Skip, did you see
jeopardize your opening game at Rams?
Skip, if I'm not mistaken, Jerry Jones' net worth is $8 billion.
Okay.
So if he loses, so if he loses, let's just say for the sake of, okay, he lost $3 million from the gate, or $4 million. Say he lost $10 million.
Yeah.
What is $10 million into $8 billion? As opposed to, as you said, Mike McCarthy is trying to have anonymity, trying to have secrecy. I don't want to give in any formations. I don't want to give away any defensive sets. I don't want to give away any special teams. I don't want to give away anything. Yeah. I just want to go line up, because guess what, Skip? Because in the when you play preseason game, they look at that. Mm-hmm. So the opposing team look at your preseason. They go back because, hold on, this is a new team. Let's go back and look at some of Mike McCarthy at Green Bay and some of the formations that he ran on offense. Yep. Let's go study Mike Nolan when he was a head coach or when he was a defensive coordinator. You look at all that. Well, now, Skip, there was no preseason. There's no preseason games. So now I get to roll out. Skip, I just roll out of bed. And Jerry's like, you know what? I could probably make me about $400,000 by putting this on local Dallas. And, you know, they're going to watch it. People going to watch it, Skip, because what else are they going to watch on a Saturday night? Oh, unless they watch LeBron. But in Dallas, they probably was watching, watching this. I just don't get it with Jerry. I don't, Skip. I don't.
He didn't make enough to buy sunscreen for his yacht, right?
No, he didn't.
I mean, it's not worth what you could give away. Right. I could see what the format. I don't care how tight you come in. You can see how the play is. I
saw Zeke in an offset position. But like Mike McCarthy said, frankly, like we're allowing teams to possibly evaluate and critique our players and possibly sign them from under us. Skip, what advantage is Jerry? For $300,000, for $400,000 or whatever they paid, let's just say they paid $1 million. Really, for that, you willing to risk giving away information? Because no matter what, Skip, no matter how small you think it is, that's why they film. Somebody can get information. That's why people, when they're offense and defensive coordinators, Skip, they cover their mouth because they got people reading what you're trying to say. Come on, Jerry, you've been around this long enough. At some point in time, Jerry, damn.
This had to cause Mike McCarthy his first sleepless night on the job, and it had to have him wake up in the middle of the night staring at the ceiling thinking, what have I gotten myself into? This is a Jerry special where he lords it over the head coach and says, I'm going to do this for the bottom line, not for the one-loss record, right?
Correct. Okay. Skip, I can go out there, they're going to have no numbers on, and I guarantee you I can go out there, I can look at them guys on tape and tell you exactly who they are. I can tell you all the offensive line, but I can tell you the skill position. I mean, that's Amari. Look at the way he run. Man, that's Michael Gallup. That's CeeDee Lamb. That's Zeke. That's Pollard. Skip, everybody knows who they are. They don't need the numbers. They don't need the numbers on the back to identify.
Welcome back, Jerry.
Hey, that's like somebody, hey, that's you, Skip? Nah, that ain't me.
That's not me. No, I wasn't out there.
Oh, man, Jerry, for a couple $100,000, Skip. Oh, well.
All I hear with this story is show me the money. We get Jerry Maguire in there. Exactly. It's all that keeps running through my head. Well, we're moving.